Shoppers are expected to spend more than $600 billion on holiday gifts this year. But while it's shopping season, it's also scam season. And you've got to play it safe with your spending. AARP fraud expert Amy Nofziger is joining us on Studio 10 with some tips on what to watch for. Amy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, the holiday season, as we mentioned, one of the busiest times of the year for scammers. What are some common scams to be on the lookout for?
Well, the scams we see most commonly this type of year are online shopping scams, gift card fraud, and fake charities.
Now, what should you do if you think you've become a victim of fraud, or if you know that you have become a victim of one of these frauds?
First and foremost, report it to your local law enforcement. You can also report it to the Louisiana State's Attorney General's office, and they can take your report. Also, you want to warn others, so log on to aarp.org/fraudwatchnetwork and put it in our scam tracking map. That way you can help warn others.
Now, you mentioned that Fraud Watch Network and the network hotline. Tell us a little bit more information about those.
So the AARP Fraud Watch Network is a free resource for anybody. You can log on and get free email alerts. You can have access to the con artist playbook. This is a really interesting book that gives you inside the head of the con artist and helps you understand how they think and work. And also the Fraud Watch Network hotline. This is staffed by trained volunteers who are there to listen and give you resources, advice, and support about frauds and scams. That number is 877-908-3360.
And again, one thing to touch on is a lot of people who are watching this kind of it's going to go in one ear and out the other because they think these frauds, these scams, they can't happen to me. But the truth is, this can happen to everybody.
It can happen to everybody at any time, and that's why education is so important. And the Fraud Watch Network is designed for anybody of any age to go on. And share this with your friends and family, because we all know we're sitting here right now thinking of that one person who really needs this information. Share it with them.
And so you mentioned that Fraud Watch Network. Any other places where viewers can go for more information?
Sure. So we have aarp.org/holiday scams. That really digs into the holiday scams that you heard about today.
Sounds good. Well, Amy, thank you so much for joining us. These are very important tips, especially during this holiday season, because as we mentioned, scammers are out there, so play it safe. We appreciate you spending some time on Studio 10.
Thank you.